Welcome to lesson 2. We're going to start making a program for your microbit. It's be the first time that you're probably downloading something to the microbit. But here's the thing with this one. We are planning a program and then making it. We're not just kind of randomly experimenting and seeing what comes up. We're planning and then making it. So let me go over this document real quickly with you to kind of see what you can expect. The first part is a scavenger hunt. So you're going to go through the help menu. Help menu is right here. Okay. Also know that as you're looking for what any block might be able to do, you can click on a block and right click or two-finger click and click on help, and that'll bring up a little screen. This screen is a little slow to load, but it'll bring up a little screen that tells you how that block works and how to use it. Give it a second, you'll see it. There we go. So it tells you how the block works and then examples of how to use it. So that's that. Moving on, little scavenger hunt. We're going to be looking through different blocks and try to see where these blocks are. So for example, where it says in which drawer would you find a block that would allow you to add or subtract? Well, you might need to go through and explore, right? I know you don't just know, so go through, click through the drawers, and when I get to the math drawer, come on, there we go. When I get to the math drawer, hey, adding and subtracting. So then I would go into math. Change a music note from a C to a G. Well, let's think, where might that be? Maybe music. And if you're wrong, find it somewhere else. You can also search for something. So one thing that throws a lot of people is the compass heading. They can't find the compass one. Well, if I just come search for compass, I have a couple of compass things. They are color coded, so I can figure out what drawer that they're in. All right, and then flowcharting a program and then coding that program. So this is the part where I said that you are planning a program. There's going to be at least 3 different starting events. A starting event, if I look at my example flowchart here, your starting event is what causes that flowchart to work. So when your microbit starts, when I press A, when I shake it, those are starting events. You need to have 3 starting events. They can be your choice. And those are usually things that you can find here in input. All right, on button press, you also have on shake. You have a bunch of these things here on shake. All right, all kinds of different things you can do. So, starting event. And then at least 3 instructions per event. So, I have, this one has 3 instructions. Step 1, step 2, repeat. My arrow scrolls, even though that's only one thing kind of on the flowchart, what I did to make that program is I had to have several blocks in a row to make that arrow scroll, right? So that would also count. However, this one, hello scrolls, this is only 1 instruction. So that one would not count. I need to add 2 more to make this one count. So at least 3 instructions per event, and at least 1 event includes a repeat loop, which is what I have here. Big heart, small heart, repeat 3 times. Big heart, small heart, repeat 3 times. So step 1 is to flowchart it. Don't program yet. Mistake people make is they program and then flowchart. That is wrong. Flowchart and then program. All right. After you've flowcharted, then we program it, right? So I went to my flowchart and I said on start, and I came and dragged in on start, hello scrolls. So I dragged in show string hello. That's how I flowcharted that one and translated that flowchart into code. When A is pressed, my arrow scrolls. Okay. When A is pressed, here is my arrow. And you'll see what happens there when I press on A. So here's my start. On start is just when the microbit turns on. As soon as it has power, it will do that. But it only did it once because I didn't repeat it. It started, it said hello, then it's done. When I press A, my arrow scrolls. Cool. And then when I shake it, usually I can shake it on here. There we go. 2, 3. So that's that. Take your flowchart, translate that into code, make code. Oftentimes, it will not work the first time, and you'll have to keep trying to figure out, why didn't this work? And then try it again. If you did have to make changes to make it work the way you wanted it to, because remember, you're not experimenting. You have a plan, and you're trying to make it go according to plan. And if it's not going according to plan, fix it until it does. Screenshot the code and put it in the box here below. The way to take a screenshot, if you two-finger click in an empty space, you have a menu that says snapshot. Snapshotting will save a picture of your code, and then you can insert it. See, it asked me where to save a picture, and then you can insert it into the document. And then download to your microbit. If you've not done that yet, you might need to review these 3 videos that tell you how to do it. And then finally, exploring MakeCode. MakeCode has a bunch of tutorials. So if you come to the MakeCode homepage, they have a bunch of tutorials down here that if you have any extra time, you could explore them. And that is lesson 2. Turn it in on PowerSchool when you're done.